I want to bring you the 4M for you today. And I want to share with you and ask you, is God pursuing you? I want to tell you how God pursued me to do his work. He chased me and he pursued me until I actually understood his will. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Mary Ellen Collins, and I'm the founder of the Motherless Daughters Ministry. I'm excited that you've decided to spend your precious time with me today. Each week, you're going to receive a message connecting all of us together. But I also want you to make sure and share this with other motherless daughters who are being pursued too. And we want to hear your comments on anything that you have to say about this. What I'm going to share with you today is to share with you how God pursued me. He chased me and he pursued me until I actually understood what his will was. When I first started the Motherless Daughters Ministry, I was not totally dedicated to doing this full time. I was fitting it into my lifestyle. I was teaching college. I was doing my own work. I was volunteering in other roles and all these things. And I was just not fitting it into my life. It was like whatever was left over. I was teaching college. And really, I thought I thought that I needed to have all those choices to make me who I was and continue being who I am. What gradually happened was one by one, these opportunities started disappearing. I was a college professor and they cut back on staff. And so I was one of the first that was expendable. I had done some options of work for other people and that got changed too. I was a docent at the Freedom Center and staffing and things got changed there. So I gradually, all these things were moved out of my way. And I was really bummed out about those changes. I thought for sure that it was a bad thing, that my opportunities were being moved until I was on vacation. I'm walking the beaches in Florida and I hear a voice. I turn around and I wonder who was talking to me. And then I realize it's coming from the inside of me. It was God's voice. And his voice was saying, I want all of you, not a little bit, not leftovers. I want the first fruits and I want all of you. I want you to be part of this ministry. I want you to lead this ministry. I want you to do it full time. I don't want your time to be fragmented and for you to use your energy in different places. I want you to do this. I want you to make it a priority in your life, and I want you to do my work. I've chosen you. Well, audaciously, I said to God, I don't think so. I'm really not interested. I'm too old, et cetera, et cetera. The things I call the twosies. I'm too this and I'm too that. I gave him every excuse I could think of. And he pursued me anyway. And he kept pursuing me. And he kept saying, I want you to do my work. I want you to do my work. So gradually I began to shift. I began to do more and more, spend more and more of my time building relationships, developing and helping other women who were motherless. Then time went on and I go back to Florida. The next time I think God spoke to me, it was definitely on the beach in Florida. Maybe he retired and moved to Florida. But on the beach again, he said to me, I want this ministry to be a 501(c), and I want it to be known internationally. Wow, did that scare me. What I've learned now is anytime something like that scares you, it is bigger than you. You have to rely on God. It's God's plan, not your plan. God's plan. He told me this and it really frightened me. It scared me because I didn't know how to do any of that. He said to me, "You don't have to. I do. I will equip you to do my work." Well, that still worried me. So this is at the point I began pursuing, setting the ministry up to be a 501(c)(3). That happened in 2014, that we were recognized as a nonprofit, a tax-exempt organization. I didn't know what I was doing. God guided me every step of the way. After that, it is absolutely amazing how this ministry has exploded, and it's known internationally. The women that we talk to regularly and we minister to are in many, many countries. I count this as a blessing, but also as a learning. It's a learning that God does choose you and He does pursue you. It is really those opportunities that we need to continue to learn from and to listen to God's will. In 2025, we'll celebrate 25 years since the beginning of this ministry. And this year, in 2024, we'll celebrate 10 years as a nonprofit. It is all God's will. So if God is pursuing you, you may be missing one of your greatest blessings. Pray for new vision to see this. What is God pursuing you to do? Are you being nudged? Are you saying no? What would make you say yes? So until next week, please know that you are in our prayers, and we'll talk to you next Monday. Goodbye.